Disney has lots of movies, and in these movies there's usually a princess being chased by a prince, and the prince is always trying to get Rizzy. So today I'm going to be ranking every Disney prince from worst to best only by that character's Rizz. And quick warning, I'm using the term prince very loosely so that we can have more characters on the list. As long as they kind of look or act like a prince, they're on the list. It should be fun. Let's get to ranking. Prince John is from Robin Hood, and this man did not care about the women, only the moolah.
Taxes! Beautiful, lovely taxes!
John basically represents every modern day CEO.
Rob the poor to feed the rich! Am I right?
DraftKings would love this man, but this ain't a video for gambling awareness, it's a video about Rizz. And Prince John, if anything, was the one who got rizzed up by a snake.
So easy.
The man simply had as much Rizz as me. None. Kuzco is technically an emperor, but I told y'all, prince is a loose term for this list, and every emperor or king was a prince at some point in their life. So Kuzco is on the list, though I am not so sure he is a woman's man.
Hate your hair? Not likely. Yikes, 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 and let me guess, you have a great personality.
Like, I guess when you love yourself as much as Kuzco does, you don't need a woman. Honestly, Kuzco is basically a Disney princess himself.
Ow! You threw off my groove!
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove.
This may be confusing to you since, you know, Aladdin successfully wooed the princess, but Aladdin did most of the rizzing before he became the Prince Ali. So all this trench work he's laying down here from the start of the movie, it doesn't count. And his time as prince, well, it did not start well.
What do you hope to buy with this expensive?
You!
Yes, I know that never happened in the original, but in both versions, Jasmine straight up hates Prince Ali until she learns via magic carpet ride and some other stuff that this dude ain't a prince at all.
You are the boy from the market. I knew it. Why did you lie to me?
In essence, the Prince Aladdin only hurt his Rizz game, so while his game as a whole is solid, for this list, call him Jack, cause he ain't making it anywhere near the top. Arthur, or Wart, is from the movie Sword and Stone. And yes, he technically was kind of a prince, but I mean, look at him. He's just a kid with no parents. It's not fair for Arthur because he never had time to grow up and get Rizzy. The kid has potential, no doubt, but as my parents remind me every day, potential means nothing. Kristoff is the blonde dude from the Frozen movies, and he is yet another technicality as he gets married to my sister here who is a princess, which makes him in turn a prince. But the same thing as Aladdin. By the time Kristoff becomes a prince, he has already played the game and won. So for Prince Kristoff, no Rizz. At least he isn't in debt like Aladdin though.
We have jams.
Jam?
Jams? Yes, jams.
Simba is from The Lion King, and the guy is an idiot through and through. For instance, he got his dad killed from his stupidity.
Long live the king.
And then he somehow failed to pick up on the most obvious hints imaginable. She clearly wants you, brother. Even I can tell, which means it's clearer than Walter White's cooking. If it weren't for Hans Zimmer making that, can you feel the love tonight? Simba would have had no chance at all. His Rizz is like my bank account. There's nothing there. But he did, thanks mostly to Hans Zimmer, get the lady. And that's the only reason he's not in last. Tarzan is from the movie Tarzan. And while he has no, like, royal prince title per se, some call him the king of the jungle. And that is good enough for me. And well, Tarzan's eyes were enough. Well, I'll just show you.
Intense and focused, and I've never seen such eyes.
If there is one thing I really respect about Tarzan, is that he stays on the offensive.
That's close enough. How dare you!
Could use some more clothes in my opinion, but to be fair, I've seen way worse at beaches these days. Back to Tarzan, he somehow does rizz up a lady, but let me tell ya, do not try to replicate his methods. I am no longer allowed inside 200 feet of a school. The prince is from Snow White, and yes, his official name is the Prince. And he looks like a femboy Tom Cruise, and his only rizzy moment is done to an unconscious girl. Yo, ref, do something. That's gotta be a foul. Call the cops immediately. Is this the method, though? Li Shang is from Mulan, and oh boy, does this guy have insane amounts of Rizz. But there is the one thing we must remember, the giant elephant in the room. Li Shang thought Mulan was a dude the entire time and was utterly devastated when he found out that she was not a dude. This is one of those things we just kind of have to ignore and fast forward to the end. Oh my goodness, look at that. He did it. He got the girl. But if I were Mulan here, I would be asking some serious questions from Li Shang.
Why are you gay?
Hercules was so fine, he made Meg break her oath to be with him. But he didn't start off so great.
So, did they give you a name along with all those rippling pectorals? Are you always this articulate?
The only person more awkward than him is the Sandman himself.
I don't like sand.
How'd you get mixed up with the...
Pinhead with hooves?
Exact same energy, and like Anakin, Hercules gets close to the goal to be stopped just short.
Alright, break it up! Break it up!
Reminds me of the worst day of my life. So close, but yet so far. But like the Seahawks, Hercules ups his game, and in the end, ends the movie with Meg, and also becomes a god in the process, but that's a whole other thing that we just don't have time for. The point is, he's got some Rizz. Prince Eric is from The Little Mermaid, and this boy makes it look easy.
Oh, she's out there somewhere. I just haven't found her yet.
He ain't even trying, but remember, it's easy to rizz up a soulless person, so this doesn't count really that much. And like, also, Eric is the first dude Ariel ever saw, so Prince Eric is like Germany against France. The victory was just given to him. He never worked for it. And hopefully France does not win this World Cup, because the French people might flay me alive if that happens. So let's go America. Woo, it's called soccer. Prince Philip is from Sleeping Beauty, and he is the most cookie-cutter, stereotypical Disney prince you can imagine. I would say more, but there's nothing else to be said. He's just pure average. Hans is the villain of Frozen, and is without a doubt the worst villain I've ever seen. But he did convince a super rich princess to marry him in a single day with his charm.
This is awkward. Not you're awkward, but just because I'm awkward. You're gorgeous. Wait, what?
What I am learning in this video is that the best way to woo is to sing a song. It works every time. I'm trying this next time I go out in public. Devs need to nerf this strat, so even though Hans loses badly at the end, his Rizz game is strong, no doubt. Especially when you considered he was playing on max difficulty, being a ginger and all. Trust me, it's tough sledding out here. Everyone is always trying to sacrifice me or something, but at least I have my pot of gold. John Smith is not in any way, shape, or form a prince, but I relate heavy with his Rizz style. Just your average first day in Texas, the greatest country on earth, amen? But the real reason John Smith is this high up is the fact that nature is on his side. Truly incredible performance here. I love it. Prince Naveen is from The Princess and the Frog, and Naveen was able to rizz up Tiana as a frog.
You must kiss me.
Excuse me?
You will enjoy. I guarantee. All women enjoy the kiss of Prince Naveen.
This is more impressive than how Diddy only got 4 years in prison. Never thought I'd see a frog with Rizz, but yet, here it is. Simply amazing, and also, you should subscribe, bro. I'm so close to 1 million. Please just hit the little button. Phoebus is the prince-like man from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and let's be honest, we all got caught up in his charm.
What do you want?
I'd settle for your name.
Phoebus was a saint. His name legit means bright or radiant, and the charm stays bright all day. So smooth, making it look easy. And you know what isn't easy? Tax evasion. Please forgive me, IRS. I didn't mean to. His name is legit Prince Charming. His name alone is rizzing me up right now. But he lives up to his name as every female in the kingdom is trying to marry him. Plus, he has the face. It's getting Rizzy in here now. Oh, my dad was right. I need to get a real job. This is just sad. Dub Rizz from Charming, though. The Beast, or Prince Adam as his official name, put up one of the greatest performances ever seen by man. Not only did he charm and win over Belle whilst looking like a defensive lineman, which alone is 10 times more impressive than the Frog, but he did this all under a deadline. One of the greatest buzzer beaters of all time. He said pressure? What pressure? Brilliant game from the guy, just brilliant. 9 out of 10 Rizz game from the Beast. You all know what's coming.
Here comes the smolder.
One of one. Flynn is the chosen one, and before you ask, no, he is not even close to being a prince. But guess what?
We do not care.
Now go watch me make fun of Disney villains in this video on screen. And I'll see you next time.